So this video is regarding my interview experience at JIO Institute, Mumbai, which is a relatively new college, and I applied through it through the JET exam. So they have their own exam called JET. We can also apply it through CAT, but I chose to give JET exam, and I thought let's see how the that works out. Okay, so I applied for the digital marketing program. They basically have other programs like AI and DS and digital marketing and a few other programs. So my interview experience was like I got the shortlist call after giving the exam, and there were many panelists actually on the D day. On the day of interview, there were I think about five panelists, uh, two females and three males. So, I got connected, and my first question was to introduce yourself. And after giving the introduction, the second question was, what is digital marketing? So, I gave a one or two liner definition of digital marketing. The third question they asked was, give me an example of a brand that rebranded itself with digital marketing. This question, I think they were expecting a specific campaign which they have in their mind, but I could not remember the exact campaign. So I gave them the example of Nokia, but it did rebrand itself. It did rebrand itself, but not via digital marketing, I think. So he was partially satisfied with my answer, not fully satisfied. Then he asked, the panelists asked to give three taglines of any of three companies, like three taglines, three examples of companies and their taglines. So he was checking the quickness and the awareness, like how quickly you can, remember the companies and answer the questions. So that was basically from the first panelist. Then they moved on to the second and third panelist, who mainly asked me about my past experience and my conflicts with the team. So they asked if you what are the conflicts that you faced and what methods you used to resolve them. No. Then the next panelist asked 5 years down the line, where do you find yourself? So I believe that the conflict questions and these questions like 5 years down the line, 10 years down the line, these are basic ones, and one should definitely be prepared for them, although they were not related to marketing. Okay, and then they went to the third panelist, who was also a male, and he looked like to be an alumni of the college because he was not at all looking like a professor. He was young, and if not alumni, then definitely not a professor. He was quite young. So he asked, if you are a brand and give yourself a tagline and three USPs of yourself. So here I re-asked, just to confirm, I asked him, okay, so I am a brand and I have to give my three USPs, right? So he was like, yeah, that's correct. So basically, the entire interview, as you can see, revolved around branding and marketing. So so my suggestion would be, if you are applying for digital marketing and management, the branding terminologies should be on your tips, the names of popular brand, their taglines, and some 10 to 15 marketing case studies you should have done. So till now the results are not out. But yeah, that was the interview experience at JIO Institute, Mumbai.